Well, welcome back, Albert. Our second segment. Hope you enjoyed the coffee.
Yes, thank you.
Not quite Starbucks, but never mind. Anyway, in our previous segment, we talked about a couple of things that were important. One is that adult learners typically have very practical goals for their career now or for career in the future, and maybe they don't want too much theory if it's not really central. Now, there's a kind of issue that has emerged that if we go back into the literature, you know, when Malcolm Knowles was writing about andragogy in the 1970s, there was this kind of notion of adult learners wanting to learn purely independently, on their own, be self-directed. But recent research is showing that, in fact, a lot of them, and my own experiences to some extent, that they do actually like a lot of structure and spoon-feeding. They want stuff that they can grab hold of. Over your years of experience, what's your perception on this issue?
I think it's a bit of both. They want some structure, some direction, but at the same time, they want room to explore, room to discover, room to be self-directed learners. Right. I think the main thing about adult learners is that they're very busy people. So most of the time when they come to class, they are really hassled. You know, they have family problems, family issues, and then the workload is killing them. So when they come in, many of them would want to just relax and learn.
Yeah.
So if we place too much stress on them that they have to do their own learning, they have to do their own research, I think that might be a bit too much for them. So what we do is when they come to class, we get ready what they need to know. So in a sense, it's quite structured. Right. And then they learn, and then they interact with the rest of the class. And then we also give them some resources if they want to explore further.
Right, so it's kind of differentiated. The key things, get the interaction, you know, the collaborative learning that adults can do from their experience. And then say, well, if you want to read a bit more in this area, there's some good links or some good resources. So that's the best strategy.
That's right. And in terms of self-directed learning, we try not to give them all the answers in the lessons and in the activities. So let them discover a bit through either self-reflection or through discussion with members of the learning group. Right. And from there, they can come up with some insights, some answers, and then they can share with the rest, and then we can interact and help them learn along the way. So in a sense, it's a bit self-directed here, not so rigid or so structured. So really, we need a bit of both.
This is where the skill of doing comes in, doesn't it? Over experience, to be able to say that this group will need a bit more structure early on, but this group are really on the ball and they can be more self-directed and more kind of creative individually. So people have got to recognise you might not get this right straight at the beginning, and it's a question of feeling your way in and actually perhaps one of the most important things is getting good rapport early on.